I'm working on building a standard. This is going to be a 1-inch standard, so whenever you measure it, it's going to be exactly 1 inch. And to keep it from wearing, I'm going to harden this. And we have this tempering oven here. I'm going to heat it up to about 2,000 degrees, quench it in some oil, and then this is going to be really hard. I have the oven set for about 2,200 degrees. One thing that the Paragon ovens do is once it starts getting close to the set point, it brings the percentage that the coils are engaged. So that right now they're only 68% engaged because this is getting closer to the set point. Basically what that allows it to do is keep the temperature more under control so they don't shoot over the set point. What's really impressive is that it's still cold to the touch on the top, on the sides. I don't really feel any warmth even here on the door. Still cold to the touch, but when I open this up on the inside, that is red hot. It's at the set point now, so I'm just gonna let it sit for a little bit and heat up. I've got my quenching oil right here, which is just motor oil, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out and quench it. Now that this has cooled down mostly, I'm just gonna let it air cool. Wipe off the oil with a rag. The oil quenching process leaves a really cool bluing on the outside. It's just a nice black oxide layer. I have about 16 extra thou on the material just to allow a little bit of room for surface grinding and a little bit of the scale that forms whenever you heat treat it. The reason I want to harden this is once I machine it down to 1 inch, I want it to stay there and not eventually wear divots into it. If I were to use mild steel, sure, I could get it real accurate down to 1 inch, but after measuring it, like say 100 times with a micrometer, you might slowly wear a divot in the surface and then your measurements are going to be off.